What's happening? What's happening? What is good? What is good, guys? What's good? I hope you guys are doing well. Here we are, yet it is another day. We're back, we're hustling, we're just looking into what exactly we can do in order to just capitalize from the markets. But I just want to see who else is here with some positive energy, who else is here with us with some amazing energies and stuff. Let's just see all those hustlers that are in. I hope you guys are all doing well. Let me just see where you guys are representing from. I can already see Mawabani in here. Can see same faces that I normally see on each and every session that we look into. So yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm happy. I can't really complain. I cannot complain, guys. I can't complain. I hope we are all doing well. I hope we are all doing well. Everything is moving in accordance to our plan, and most definitely, we will be looking at how we can take advantage. Tembiza, Hammonskral, Harry Smith, Lotus, Ray. No, man, let's dope. Let me just speak while I'm showing you guys all the members are from. Right here, Haramkuwa, we can simply see, guys. We can simply see Tembiza. Yes, 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 Brian, you've got that right, man. We back, we're doing this. These in the building. FS Chasers, you know, man. We here, we've got KZN, Eswatini, Hammaskral, Spread View. Yes, sir. PTA, CT, Lesotho. Nice, man. Ray from Lotus Garden, new here, man. Since you're new here, we're gonna be breaking things down for you. You're gonna be able to learn, see, get inspired, also you can be able to inspire others. Harry Smith, Hammaskral, Tembiza, Mukopani. Man, this is amazing. Botswana, new day, new money. Let's work. Let's put it in. And yeah, man, let's just look at what we're seeing right here on the charts, man. We are going to be breaking in certain things. Austin, we can see you ready. Leslie, we in. Most definitely great to see you in here, brother. We've got Botswana right here with us. We've got Sasolberg, Limpopo, guys. No, it's just too many of you. It's just too many things. It's just so many things going on. But the most important thing is the consistency, man. The consistency. We show up regardless of whatever the problem is. Right now, truly speaking, y'all, I'm so exhausted. I'm tired. I'm tired since morning. I woke up, I had to hustle, put in work. And then from there, we had to do certain things throughout the whole day. I thought I was going to rest like maybe an hour before the session, but I just got back from doing something that was very powerful. I couldn't postpone that. And yeah, man, I was like, let me rest a bit, but I never had time. So can see that now here we are, we back and we are gonna be doing this, guys. So let me just put up my screen here so we are able to see, look into everything that we were seeing, update the trades that we saw yesterday, and as well. Everything that we saw, look into what it is that at least we can learn from it, and as well how we were able to take advantage of certain stuff. Okay, we okay, perfect. Let me just start off first to present. But yeah, man, we're back. We're doing this, guys. We're doing this big. We're not looking back every single day, no matter what the odds say. You can see right here, I've got my screen, boing, right there, man, right there. You can see how it is. Yes. So there'll be a lot of things that we're gonna be doing. I can see my brother saying, guys, let's do a challenge growing our IQ Markets account. Most definitely, man, we are gonna be doing that. We are gonna be doing challenges, but at first, I want you guys to be able to learn the skill. Learn the skill, understand it. Because if I do a challenge, that'll be me doing the challenge. Obviously, you are gonna be part in terms of seeing how things happen. But I feel like, it'll be me doing the challenge. You understand? But if you are able to learn through, maybe at least like, still what, February, hopefully if like we can push through the whole month, having these sessions, normal sessions, just going through, breaking down, observing the market, doing all those things. Hopefully starting with the next month we can start afresh. I'm super positive with that. We can really start up fresh. You understand? And starting afresh is more on like us being able to basically just like, something like we'll see what type of challenge we get into. It's either we're gonna grow like let's say a specific amount, like let's say we can say we're growing this much, trying to see what's going to happen. Obviously the risk is also there, so it's not like it's going to get there like 100% immediately without any obstacles. There might be obstacles, so we have to also open up our minds to that. And at the same time, maybe it's just us seeing how far we can take an account, or it's just it's whatever. Like let's say the ultimate thing is we are going to be doing some challenges. The two challenges that I want us to do is, the first thing is I want us to do what is it, to do the challenge where we're growing an account, small account. At the same time, I don't want it to be more of a risk like type of thing whereby we are trying to just double the thing immediately. It's just nice using small lot sizes, showing you the whole progress process. And at the same time, I want you guys to be able to know and understand that it's not gonna be, or it's not even anything that I'm doing. It's not some way of like financial advice or anything similar to that. It's just literally what I'm doing in the markets, me personally. So obviously, it's just that I'm doing it now openly. So that's why it's also not gonna be wise of you guys to see certain trades or certain things that I'm doing as signals. See it as educational reasons for you to be able to learn and see how you can apply it in your own world, but don't see it as signals. If you're a beginner, I suggest that you rewatch some of my videos and all that. Don't look for signals, because at the end, we're not trying to feed people, like put things in their mouth, but we're trying to give you something that's going to take you far, and something that no one will ever take from you. Because once you've got a skill, you're gone, man. You're gone. You're totally gone. So the two challenges that we want to do is, the first one is going to be more on like growing a small account. It depends on what the amount is going to be. And then the second one is going to be more on like trading a prop firm. You understand? Because I see a lot of people are not even, they don't know how to trade prop firms, and the way you trade prop firm is a bit different compared to the way that you trade on a real account. Because with the prop firm account, it's there's just a lot of rules and stuff. With the real account, there's no rules, you just lose your money. It's simple as that. But the prop firm, there's too many rules and stuff, so you need to trade it different. So I'm gonna play around with it too. So in the prop firm world, it'll be more on getting that payout, because I've done it multiple times where I got payouts from prop firms multiple times. So in the prop firm, it'll be me walking you through up until I get a payout. And then in the the real account way, it will just be me growing an account to a specific number. You understand? So, but yeah, man, let's do this. Let's look at it this way. So currently, I am at the dollar index. And also for those that are just joining now into our sessions, we have sessions that we are pushing each and every single week. So make sure that you guys do check out those sessions in terms of being able to just observe what exactly we see. Because like I did say, everything is happening live in front of your eyes, which means that I can't lie, I can't fake, or I can't really try to change something in terms of, I can't say this thing is gonna, let's say I'm seeing this and I'm seeing, and then tomorrow when you come, I say something different out of nowhere. No, I'm still gonna be able to, you understand, like show up exactly continuously, because that's the whole, the boring or the sad thing about being a profitable trader or a consistently profitable trader is that it's boring. You understand? The reason I say it's boring is because of the fact that you do the same thing every day, but you're trying to do it better. So every day is not going to be me trying to double an account. No, no, no. It doesn't work like that. That's why it's boring. It's because of every day I'm trying to just catch a good trade. That's all. Sometimes you don't get them, sometimes you get them. You understand? But at the same time, if you haven't, just make sure that you like, you subscribe. You can see Susan is just asking, guys, just like, just subscribe. So if you haven't already, just make sure that you do. That's the only best way that you can really show appreciations of these setups. So at what time are you going to live here on YouTube on a day? It's normally 4 p.m. every single day, but let's get started, guys. So we've been looking at this being a downward move since we saw this up, this break, it broke below here the lows, went up to retest, came, broke below the lows, and then now here we are. So we're still seeing this, truly speaking, being price moving downwards, because anyways, I'm just now going to evolve our structure. You can simply see that price broke below here, and now we're back here at the resistance. So we're just going to observe in terms of what's more likely to happen, because also what could potentially happen with this is, sorry, price could as well just come into this type of a trend line right here. You can see being, because this already broke the low, so lower low, lower high, and then now lower low, it broke. So now we can see potentially if price doesn't respect this area here where it is, then price might potentially come here, on which it will be, you know we just have to see basically, because right now I can easily see that with this channel that we've got here, initially we were looking at price just going down where it was, but now we can simply see that no, price decided actually to evolve a bit. It started now to more like, range. And when it's ranging, it was ranging here, it was ranging, then it went a bit more up, it came here to these previous resistance, and now this is where it currently is. So there's two ways: it's either price is going to respect this resistance and then go down from where it is, or price is potentially going to just try to come back up somewhere around here at these resistance here. And obviously looking at this area being also a resistance, but once it gets here, maybe then that's when we could potentially see that sellers. So it's either here or once it breaks here, basically is where I'm going with this. Okay, so for now what we'll do is that we'll need to just observe this move just so we are able to understand it a bit more better, because already with what I'm seeing, I can see that price is like, it's ready for that clean sell, because look at this impulse, look at this correction, and then next impulse. So with what I'm seeing, it's ready, man. But obviously I'm not a market maker, I'm not gonna force it to do something. That's why when it comes to trading, you always need to, you don't force trades to move in your way, you always have to just wait patiently. So that comes to Euro USD, which is going to be one of the first trades that we're looking at. Okay, let me just remove this. So yesterday we spoke about this. So when it was still here, when we're like when it was still here, it was here when we were in our session, and then price was like moving more like this. You can see how it was moving, and we're like, even if you catch a sell here, yes, it can happen, but it can potentially be a short-term trade. Let's say, for instance, something more like this, something coming here. And looking at it too, yes, price did go there. If you caught the trade, let's say, for instance, it did go, it did hit take profit, but that was a two. So obviously for us, we're not looking for two, like let's say risk toward 1:2. We're always looking for such trades, which is 6.8. So normally what we've done is that with this already, we didn't really execute a trade on it, even though when we knew that price is going to come here, retest here, we might potentially find an entry. But the reason I didn't execute on it yet was because of the time frame that the price presented itself. Meaning that when price was here, you can see it was here around like 7 a.m. 8 a.m. So for me, that's even before London session. It's not New York session. So already it's not like, the best place for me to be involved in entries. So what I'm more likely to do now is, since I'm still also always, since I'm still looking at, that potential, let me just see what the 1 hour is saying. Let me just clean this. I'm just gonna clean up, yeah, then I can see, okay, yeah, I've got this area, price basically just broke below here, and now we're retesting this area here, this level of support, and price, this one in this candle looks like it's a break to the downside, but right now I wouldn't really confirm this being a fully breakout. Let me just go on the daily just to see what the daily candles closed like. Okay, I can see engulfing up, what is it, like a star here, and then this engulfing down. So obviously this could potentially be more like sellers, which means that if this is sellers, this price is going downwards and it's confirming, means that with the dollar index also there could be potentials of it coming back into structure and then being able to just go back up, all the way up, on which, looking at just structures, it broke the low, so it wouldn't really make much of a sense, but it doesn't mean that it's not a possibility. That's why we normally have to leave room for all angles. But one thing that I don't like about the saw is, look at when price is moving upwards, it's these bullish engulfing candles upwards, but look at when it's been dropping. It took, like, it started dropping, let's say last week Friday, all the way Monday, Tuesday, today's Tuesday, yes, all the way up to today, while still dropping. It took long, but look at this, only 2 hours candlestick, 2 4-hour candlestick, which is the 8 hours. In just 8 hours, it basically went beyond this move. Look here, only three candlestick, it went all beyond this move. So basically that's what I mean. When you're in a sell, yes, you might go hit take profit and stuff, but this is the downsides of it. You might hold on to something that's moving like this. But if you're in a buy, find out that you buy here, if price is going up from where it is, it's gonna more likely hit take profit, like let's say in a day. You understand? So that's just one of the best ways that we observe. So I'm just gonna come to the 1 hour now, so that I can be able to just exactly pay attention to what price is potentially going to be telling us. So the only way I'd be looking for currently, I can easily say that with how price is broken beyond, let's say it has broken below here, and as well we see this smaller impulse, a correction, and the next impulse, and this impulse broke below here. Automatically we see this being more like a change of trend. So what could potentially happen is price hopefully just coming back up somewhere here for a sell, and then maybe just target here, not too far, because I wouldn't really say that, like, this would drop all the way, let's say for instance to here, up until it does break beyond. You understand? Up until it does break beyond. So that could potentially happen, but also we need to observe this, because like I did say, guys, this is very important with how the price is moving. It's very important. It's still the first week. The market just like this, so we still need to also be involved, meaning that this would be more of a risk trade, because we don't want to, like, let's say, miss out on a sell if it does happen to go a bit below. But I know that I'm not gonna go far. Like, I can even take profit here, 3. I can even take profit here, because why? It allows me 14 pip stop loss, but at the same time I'm opening up room for this. If price hits my stop loss, mind you, remember, when trading you should always have angles of, if price doesn't go in your direction, what now? Do you understand? Don't just always have it in terms of it should go in your direction. Have it also in terms of if it doesn't, because look at this. This is a falling pattern, and this is the first touch, second touch, the third touch, and then obviously when selling this, price can respect go down. But now there's two ways. If price happens to break above here, which means taking stop loss here, breaking above here, it will mean that price now has to, obviously it's gonna break above somewhere around here, break above, and then obviously we'd have to wait for a retest, some sort of a retest, just like how this happened, a break, then now wait for a retest. And then when that retest maybe happens somewhere here, that's when it will allow us to have a stop loss just below here, maybe 20 pip, and take profit, yeah, which is a 3.6 pip. You understand? So that's just the two types of scenarios that we're looking at. But truly speaking, for me, I'm just gonna wait a bit on Euro USD up until, let's say for instance, it gives me that clean buy setup. Let me see, I might even wait for it on the 15. Cannot too convince in terms of the bullish candlestick. So this one, yeah, I'm just gonna wait a bit on it. Maybe on the 1 hour, find out that it can engulf this candle, but I'll just wait for what I did mention in terms of price being able to just break above, then just a young retest, then price being able to just continue that upward movement. Okay. So you see, even yesterday we had it be like this so that we can protect. So even this, yesterday we're looking at the same thing. You see, sometimes when, like yesterday, we looked at price impulse, just time correction, we wanted price to come here to retest. But like I did say, when the market is impulsing to, let's say the direction is upwards, sometimes these things, they don't happen. Like how Euro USD went down, sometimes it doesn't happen. You understand? It doesn't happen, and then you have to just be able to focus a bit more on really, like, it's that's when patience comes in, because it's either you're going to be in a rush and try to rush the market and trade and so on, or you just have to wait patiently. Like for me, for instance, the one trader, these ones here, I just waited. I just had to wait. This one here obviously didn't give me any sort of an entry, but I'm trying to now evolve it so that we are able to see what exactly is price telling us, because we wanted to sell it when price was still buy it when it was here at the lowest. But with what I'm seeing, price is still a nice move. So for now, we're just gonna obviously still observe, because I can see this was an area of support. It came, it retested this area of support, but it's not moving too clear for me, truly speaking, because I want to buy or sell at a clear area, and here it's still ranging, so when I say it's ranging, meaning that it can still do this, and then maybe, so the only time I'll buy it is like when it has done here. I'll buy it when it's here, because why it gets here, I confirm it's holding, it confirms, it rejects whatever, it goes a bit more up, fails to break whatever area of resistance it finds, goes a bit more down to retest, and then goes way more up. That retest was more of it gaining strength. You understand? Just like here, you see here, it was more like the same thing. We saw it when it was still here. It went, it broke above, it came with this young sort of retest here, and then continue going upwards. So there'll always be opportunities, is where I'm going with this. There will always be opportunities. So for now, we're just gonna be observing it more like this, and keep it tight. My retest here, go a bit low. So maybe even an entry once it comes and retest here on the third touch. Even that would be a bit more solid. Looking at this pattern, just below here, yeah. But anyways, with the target, any trade that we find that's gonna go in the right direction is actually gonna give us more, because we are moving at the right side of the market. Even if it breaks out of here, let's say for instance, it breaks out, boom, then we're gonna take this buy. We're gonna take this buy. So either that or either. So now if you can see properly, I'm building out scenarios. What's actually gonna make me buy? So even this will make me take a buy. But look at it. Anyways, whether we find this or that, the risk to reward is amazing. The risk to reward is amazing, ultimately, is where I'm going with this. So this is just being on the right side of the market. Let's see US30. US30 yesterday, guys, if you guys remember, we spoke about price coming retesting here. Exactly here. Look at it. In fact, it went, and I remember we were still here when that was happening. And we're like, nah, it doesn't make sense for us to even like look into, let's say for instance, if I'm looking for sales, it doesn't make sense here, because price still has to come just a bit more higher. Remember, I saw this on the 15, which is here. I looked at this, and then I was like, just there is where I would love to actually place some sales, and see, came tested. Those are the types of entries that we look for. That's why sometimes you have to wait patiently for this. They suck because of, you might not find a trade in like 3 days or 2 days or 4 days. You understand? You might not find a trade, but they are good because of the fact that once you do get the trade, it's dope. Like, look at this, waiting for the market to just retest here. Retested, nice rejection here with the week, and then as soon as that happened, that was like it done a gap. But this was like around like 11 the evening. It done a gap, went a bit below, and then now price basically just done this, and it's moving. It was ranging throughout the whole day, but now obviously it's New York session. That's why you're gonna see moves like this, and that's why I said, if you find price on the right side, you're gonna be involved in moves like this. Okay, so let me just remove this, and also remove this, and as well this. So now with this, the one thing that I'm also seeing with this is, I remember there was a guy asking in terms of scaling, like, how do you go about scaling in and all those things. Okay, delete this. Okay, I'm not sure why it doesn't want to delete. But one thing that I love is already this is moving well. 15. Just look at this. It's insane. Yes. Back to the 1 hour. So in terms of, like, let's say for instance, scaling in options, it will just be us having to wait for. Now I can just remove this anyway, since I've got this down. I don't want to use previous data. So obviously if you missed, you didn't really see how this trade was caught, like let's say in terms of this exact same thing, the methods that we used, it means that you just have to go back to the previous session, even if it's yesterday's session, you'll be able to see it clearly. So obviously there's a high chance that price is gonna, with how it's moving impulsively. Let me see if there's any news today. Trump is gonna be speaking. So it might affect, in terms of, obviously if it's still our technicals and everything's going down, could still hold on to it, but it might affect in terms of, it might be volatile, meaning that when he does happen to speak, it might just be a thing of, and then whatever, if it goes down, you understand? But what I'm seeing here is, one other method would be if price happens to just reject, come a bit more higher somewhere here, then this also would allow us to enter a trade, put stop loss now here, and still come here. And mind you, this is just the first target. The actual target is here, and there's another one at the bottom. Okay. But yeah, man, obviously consistency, the ones that were here with us yesterday, they truly understand, how this was moving. And like I did say, oh, why am I using? We're back. The ones that are here, obviously, like you did say, the most important thing is to gain knowledge, learn, see how we catch in this. Don't try to just be on the right side in terms of just, now that it's dropping. I know there's people that are gonna see this good dropping and they feel like they're missing out and they'll want to jump in, but that's poor trading, because you might not even make any profits, because this might obviously close maybe more like this, whatever, and then come a bit more up, and then take some sellers more in, and then we still continue. There's still more sales that are going to be coming, more sell opportunities that are going to be coming. You understand? So, but yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So, but this is a trade that you guys obviously would have seen from yesterday. And then let's see, US Tech. Okay, US Tech also was another different trade in terms of how we did mention price broke below here. And then we were actually saying that, because with this already, the ones that Mia got involved in was this, plus as well this, the UST. That's why I even have this end gold. That's why I have this flag on it. The ones that are like purple for me, it's more on like, I'm waiting for it, I'm waiting for it. It's still not doing what, like, it's moving how I want it, but I'm waiting for it, is the ultimate thing. So with this also, what happened is that just by looking at it, obviously it was still a Monday, so we can't really rush price. But with the looks of it, we saw this breakout. We waited for a retest, price retest that gave us even this hammer. That's what made me enter. And then obviously stop was just below here. Price shot down, it was giving us some nice profits. And then starting it went a bit more higher. It went a bit more higher. Now it started going higher, and you can see it was during a session, like let's say Asian session around this time, because you can see the time here at the bottom. It was during Asian session. So even from that's why it's not nice at times to be able to, like, let's say if I enter a trade, I want to be able to manage it and log profits or take profits at least before, like, let's say for instance 10 p.m. South African time, or before New York close, wherever you are, let's say in the world. And the reason of that is because of I don't want whatever that happens during the AMs to affect the trade that I'm already holding. You understand? So that's one of the same things that happened with gold. I'll just show you guys as well. But let me just do this. So with this, obviously now I can see that okay, that was the clean entry. I'm not doubting this entry was actually beautiful, but I saw price just wanted to push up a bit before it went down. So what's more likely to happen is just seeing, obviously here we see this area first, like more like a double top structure, and price did go a bit more higher just before it goes down. So for this, I'll just have to be patient. I'm not sure if anything's gonna come up now, because what has to happen is price has to break this. Price has to break this. And once price breaks this, that's when for me I'll be able to understand where price is going. Because right now you might sell and then price still goes up. Why? Because of this was a high, it broke it. Yes, this high didn't break it, and I understand that here was a low price, broke it, but I'm looking at it from a bigger perspective, because I want to catch a sell that's gonna go all the way down to here. Not a sell that's gonna, I don't know, like just take chances. I don't know. So I'm using the last two touches. You can see obviously even this, once this closes a bit, yeah, that would, like a retest here would be okay for like some selling opportunities, but it's risky is where I'm going. It's risky. Most people won't be able to manage such trades because it's not easy. It's risky. The easy trade is this coming, breaking, then now we're seeing it's a lower low, then price coming back up, forming a lower high, and then continue. You understand? That's easy. But this one is tricky because you're gonna have to sell when price breaks here. You're gonna have to manage, like see, observe it, look at it like a hawk. When it's here, if it's starting to go up, you're gonna have to lock profit somewhere. Then if it takes you out, you closed in some profits. And then if it goes up and then it does exactly that, then you enter again, then you go, you understand? So that's why I say it's tricky, because it's a bit too advanced, man. Like especially for beginners, it's gonna be tough for beginners because it's a bit too advanced when it comes to managing trades like that. And that all it comes from obviously knowing that the market doesn't necessarily have to move 100. Like if I know that this thing is gonna sell, but as a trader, I know that it's not gonna go like this. It's not gonna go like this. You understand? That's one thing I know. I know it might just go like this. You know. You see, so it's something that you need to know, as a trader. And then if already you're in profits and then you go up in profits and maybe it's here and it breaks below here, then you holding on to, if you just hold it, it's risky because if it goes out, it can hit you. So you just adjust, you put your stop loss here. It does this, you put your stop loss here, it takes you out here. Maybe it does this, it does, you see an entry, whatever, you wait for it. Maybe you see this break below, retest, you enter here, stop loss here. You understand? So that's just how it is. Like you find many sell opportunities on the way down. You understand? So that's how you would be able to just, move forward. So, but yeah, man, we're still hustling, man. We're still hustling. So let's see gold. Let's see US30. So with this one, let's say for instance, you see now how already prices moved. Already we know that with this first entry here, it's more about lock in, no matter what. Like even if price is gonna go back up, locked in profits. You understand? But now obviously the goal is not to give back. It's just to hopefully when like push down. Because sometimes it might not even go down there. I mean go up here. It might not come here. It might close below here and then like treat this as a resistance and then go down. It's the markets, man. You can't really predict. You just have to put you can, let's say someone can buy and make a profit and we can hold in onto a sell and make a profit. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's just how the market works, you know. So that's US tech as well. So Tosanya, like I did say, I'm gonna wait on this already. With what's making sense for me is, let me see this, but I'll also have to wait for it to play around. But this currently is the one that's making much more better sense. And Tosanya, I'm gonna have to wait also on it. Not too sure what's going on. Okay, our price is reloading. Okay. And then gold. Let's take a look at gold. Boom. Gold. Yesterday we spoke about it. See what happened throughout the whole evening. Asian session came, price basically just went below the structure lows, and price started shooting upwards. So I want to show you guys something, two scenarios that we looked at yesterday. We actually looked at three scenarios. We looked at price basically coming here. Let me do this. We looked at this being first entry right here, boom. Second entry right here, boom, and then eventually third entry here. Eventually third entry here. And mind you, like I did say, when it comes to the market, as long as you've got your bias, it doesn't mean you're gonna hold on. When price doesn't move in the right direction, it doesn't mean you just hold on to it. But the one most important thing is being able to have re-entry methods, meaning that if I'm seeing that this thing is selling, let's say it's selling, I want to sell, I'm looking for a sell, then I sell here. Let's say I sell here, then I put my stop loss here. Let me do this. Put my stop loss here, and then my target is here. It hits me. It's okay. Let's see again. I see this now be my next sell candle. My stop loss, my take profit here, stop loss here. It hits me. And then eventually I say, you know what, let me wait for this break to break. And then the break breaks. Once it breaks, candle close. You see this candle close? I saw take profit here. We made back. And that was -1, but now we up 4.9, which in total you should be up by 2.9. Yeah, it's close to 3% ultimately is where I'm going. So that's how you keep track of consistency. You understand? So I remember there was a brother yesterday that has been holding gold. I'm not sure if you held onto it, but I'm trying to say this because of, look here, already me, I saw an entry somewhere here. Price to the reason I didn't even remove this, I wanted you guys to see. I saw an entry after price came retest. I was giving some small profits already, and then it started playing around. I saw this range, then I was not comfortable with it. I had to close price. I had to close price. So now this here was my second entry, but because of the time frame that it became ready at, this was my second entry here. But because of the time frame, which was now 3:30 a.m., I could have put a limit and left it, but I was not comfortable like that because I don't want to wake up and then I just find certain things happen. So look at what happened. Here we just closed it before even by 10, but before 10 because already was starting to range and I was not too happy with how it's moving because I was not expecting this. I was expecting price either to go hit me stop loss or either to just go up immediately. but not go up like to take profit. But at least like you see this candle, I didn't expect like more things to come like this. Just wanted it to push a bit more higher. So at least when candlestick when the market closes, price is somewhere at least above this area. That's why I had this. Or if price hits my stop loss, at least it broke below. I know I could re-enter whatever the case is. But when it was still ranging and doing this, already I saw, okay, I'm not too safe with this. I closed it. I closed it somewhere here. I just closed no, so just before 10, around 9. Because normally before 10, that's when I would see if by 10 already me one thing that I do is that I either have to lock in profits or I should not be in that trade because I don't want to wake up and still know that I'm exposed to risk. I don't want yesterday's trades to be my today's negatives. If you guys understand where I'm going with this, if that's something that you take, make sure that you learn that as well. And then we looked at price coming here, and look at it, man. Price came, retested this area, clean retest. Obviously, this is like if you are now looking at it in terms of Asian session at night, but for me, I was not looking at it in terms of Asian session. So this would have still been, let's say, for instance, dope entry because this is how we spotted it, this, and then obviously, yeah. So currently would be running like close to what 4.7, and then it did retest, yeah, and then eventually it did go up, but that doesn't still Tuesday, guys. It's still Tuesday. There's a lot of opportunities. This year, in fact, just this happening, it's very good because it's confirming a buy that's going on with this. So I'm just evolving. I'm moving price, going up with price. So here, obviously, you can see price eventually broke above, came back to retest here, still up. I remember yesterday, even someone was saying, how do you scale in? And I even mentioned that this is how you scale in. Like price, once it does go up, there'll be a time whereby it'll play a bit more around. And then once it does that, that's when you create something more like this, a pattern that's a continuation because now it has confirmed. And then maybe at breakout here is when you would have caught a clean entry. As long as it's above 3, take this trade anytime. 4.4. But still, there's more opportunities that are coming. More, because with what I'm seeing here, already this was the first entry, there was a second entry. But with also what I'm seeing so far in terms of price coming back down here, I don't think it'll be a possibility for now. The only thing that I'm seeing is at least price. Let me just adjust this. And here we can see obviously previous resistance right here. Support here. You can see prices now at some area of resistance here. So this is where short-term trades come in. Like let's say, for instance, price can potentially just give short-term sellers test around here and still go up. You understand? So that's why I'm saying that this is one of the best ways that you can obviously look at the markets in terms of not saying that there's no other methods that will work except for this. I'm just saying that understanding price action. I'm not using a lot of things. I'm not looking at so many things like indicators and a lot of things that are trying to make my decisions. And at the same time, I'm not trying to confuse things. I'm not trying to make it seem like this is difficult and people they should go through a lot just to understand this. No, this is literally as straightforward as it can be. You can see first touch, second touch, right here, third touch. Right here, third touch, and then you could potentially see this area maybe holding and price coming down, selling off. Once it gets here, then we continue with that buy. So as I say, there's a lot of opportunity in the markets, a lot. And normally I know for me, like I did say, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is when normally I shine the most, meaning that that's one of the best days for me to, let's say, for instance, if I find an opportunity like this, coming back up here 11%, already I'm done for the week or for the next 2 weeks. I remember I even made a video one time and I was like, there's trades that you get that are gonna put you ahead in 2 weeks. So that's why opportunities, when they do happen to come, you just have to be, strict with it. You just have to be strict with it. I like this. I like this Prolief. I scaled in exactly as you said in terms of on gold. Nice. Yeah, I think yeah with this, yeah, because I remember there was a buy somewhere, I think, yeah. And yeah, because we came with gold from literally the beginning. When price was still here, we were like, it should come back down here, go a bit more up, come back down, go a bit more up, come back down, and now we see here coming back down, up. You understand? So if you're following through with these sessions, guys, you're definitely gonna be winning. If you can follow through, you're definitely gonna be winning. So also, if this does not hold on, because mind you, this is let me do this. If this does not hold on, then what could potentially do is, because what I'm also seeing is, depends on how strict price is. If this does not hold in terms of it coming, like how we did mention, then we could see a break and then a retest. And also that's an entry. Depends on how the candle here is gonna reject and all those things. Like I did say, you see, we look at candles. We look at candles. If you took this engulfing, we put candle below. If we take this engulfing, we put stop loss below. I mean, if we take this hammer, we put stop loss below. So depending on candle here, and then we're gonna still go up with it because it might rather even test these highs, come back down here, take an entry, and then we go up. Because currently see where we are, but we go up in terms of we're still in an upward trend. So basically price can what we're looking for price to do is to break above here, to break above this area here, and then obviously continue going up. But with that going on, it'll be hard to keep track of some take profits because anyways it'll be new all-time highs and all those things. So it'll be a bit more tricky with putting take profit. We just have to manage. The more higher it goes, the more we adjust and do all those things. But right now where I'm going with this is that it's management. Those where management plays a part. So far this you see here, that's the move that we spoke about, price closing below and then coming a bit more up. See on the 15 already we saw this, so potentially see receiving those three soldiers, 3 candlesticks that are to the bearish. And then there's also same thing, we're just waiting for these price, because this is also gonna move higher. This guys, it's gonna move higher. And this also, I believe this is gonna move higher. It's just that obviously it's not at the best position ever. Maybe after 4 minutes, if this candle closes engulfing, let's say it engulfs this one, it's more like a fake out. Because why? Look at it 2 hour. Let me just show you something. Look at this candle. Someone would be like, oh no, it's a breakout on 1 2 3. Yes, you might be right, but look at it in 2 hours. 2 hours, I mean. Okay, let me just go to 3. Yeah, look at it in 3. It's a hammer. It's not, it didn't break, is what I'm trying to show you. This is what you call candlestick mathematics. So some things, like we're able to see it with the naked eye. Like this, we have it also in the advanced course whereby we teach about the candlestick mathematics. I literally have a full session breaking it down and all those things. But like sometimes I don't have to, and my problem is that, I don't know, but one of my problem is that some things that I see and I know, I might not say it, and I forget that some people don't know and they don't see these things, and I don't say it. But I think maybe you should be able to see it and understand it. But I know that, obviously I put in a lot of years. For me, like sometimes I don't even have to draw analysis anymore because I can already see what price is doing. You understand? So this also, you can see this would potentially be a rejection, a hammer, nice clean hammer. And then I feel like even me, I'm more likely to take this. Depends on the risk to reward. Obviously, this would be a risk entry. How I take it, that's why I say the way that we trade, it's not everyone that's gonna trade the way that we trade. Mean that me, the way that I trade is once this candle closes within engulfing, it engulfs the other one. I'm more likely to put above, below 16 because I look at how much my stops are and all that, and then target here because I'm also looking at the risk to reward. But someone else's way of doing this way might not work because this way it's giving more of let's say for instance there's more chances of hitting stop loss is what I'm saying. I can hit 3 stop losses trying to find the best entry, and I'm okay with it because I know stop losses is not the end. I don't lose my whole account, but that one trade that I'm gonna find, that one trade that I'm gonna catch, let's say that one trade, it's gonna give more. Let's say it's gonna give more. That one trade, it's gonna give more. It's gonna give more. You understand? It all have to give more. See here, 8%, 9%. If you don't know what risk to reward is, I highly suggest you need to watch risk to reward. I'm not sure if I have a video on YouTube. Let's just see. Let me just take this call quick because someone has been calling. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. But I need you to be able to watch. You see here, I've got a video from 4 years ago speaking about risk to reward, risk management strategies. I was speaking more a bit more on about how to basically take advantage of the risk to reward. Here, I was showing here. Let me just do this. So you can see here, I was even breaking down a trade that we spotted. It went against us. It's okay. And then I showed how it went. I was looking at also the risk, everything, how we took it and stuff. And then I also showed in terms of how to better take advantage of that in terms of like the risk, using the risk to reward. And then also, I remember I have a video whereby thing is why I'm doing this is because I want you guys to be able to see when it comes to risk to reward. It's very important. There's one video that I have. I just want to show you real quick. I think we made 14%. It's just that it was showing literally as like breaking down a trade that gave 14%, like how obviously, you see catching 200 pips. I just want to because I want most of you guys that are gonna follow through with, let's say, for instance, the education that you're getting from this to trade profitably, and profitably is meaning that in a way whereby you are able to pass prof firms. You understand? You are able to pass prof firms. You are able to use like the risk to reward in your advantage. Can see I've got so many videos here, so there's no way whereby you can't really learn. There is no way whereby you can't really learn. Oh yeah, you can see this was also a breakdown of the course that we had. This was the 2.0. I was showing you high probability setups. You can see the best and an okay setup. And then also I have a video breaking down how I used the high probability setup to make profits that pushed me for the whole month. Whole month mean that one profit that I made put me ahead for like weeks of trading. So even if I trade weeks and weeks and weeks and I don't make profits, it's okay because that one you see 8% in a single week. Understand? But I was looking for one that's like 14%. Because yeah, like thing is back in the days, I would actually speak the percentage that I was making. But right now I don't even speak in terms of, oh, I made 4% this week, I made 3% this week. You see, I hear this. You see, I don't speak in terms of, oh, I made 4% or 3% because it seems as if I'm doing some sort of like account management, even though I'm not doing it and I wasn't doing it. But I feel like it's like that, you know. So you see, that's just one of the reasons. Um, but I'm showing you here in terms of this. Call it literally here. And these are the setups that you are looking at now. Call it literally here. And then trade went retest, scaling, and then it went all the way up to take profit. And while it was going up, we're just locking in, locking in, locking in. We locked in profits here, we locked in here, went up, it came down, locked in here, and then he take profit. And altogether, we made close to 21% in 1 week. You understand? So that's where I'm going with this. That there's this that those 1 3s that you're gonna find that's gonna like literally change things for you. And you just have to be okay with it. You understand? So, but yeah, guys, I don't know if you guys have some questions that you guys want to ask in the meantime, and then we just take a look at. Also, we observe. Oh yeah, you can see here. Didn't really break through. It's more of a rejection, but we'll also be observant of it. Let me see BTC. BTC, we're also looking for just a young push to the downside before price goes up. See right here, you can see looking for price to just push. Hopefully just come here. You can see also this area of support here. So with BTC, we're just looking for price to push just a bit. Yeah, not too far. And then once it enters this buy area, we're gonna wait for candles and all those things for it to come back up. Potentially there's been first target, which is maybe potentially at 109,000. And then let me just see what the daily is saying, because this is more of a longer term trade. On the daily, it might be a bit tricky in terms of could either break out, go a bit more higher, or it might just give us like a triple top. It depends. But this is like for those that are looking into day trading it. Me, I don't day trade this anymore. I used to back in the olden days because it was even nice to trade it on weekends, you know, and stuff. But that was like I was hungry, man. I was rushing, you know, I was rushing my time. I was impatient. Let me put it this way. Like right now, I know that I can wait for it. Like I didn't know what I know now. I mean that right now I know that I can wait for a trade to play out in like, it can take me 3 days waiting for a trade. But I know once the trade happens to play out and stuff, it can put me ahead for the next 2 to 3 weeks, you know. But back then I didn't know that, man. I thought I had to trade every single day. Every day I was looking at the markets. Every day I, yes, I look at the markets every day. I mean, but every day I was like, I had to place a trade, even if the market doesn't make sense. Like right now, if I'm seeing this, I'll just be like, oh, let me see what BTCUSD is doing. Then I come on it, and then I'm like, oh, okay, from what I'm seeing, it has to go down a bit and then go up. Then already now I'm looking for entry. Right now, I'll be already looking for entry, and I'll be like, you know what, maybe it's at it's this is support, and it might respect the support. So maybe I would even do something like this. Here's support. Here's support here, and I'll be like convince myself, oh, you can see it even tested before, support, support. So it's support. So you know what? I'm buying. Once it touches here, I'm buying. I'm going up. You see, so that's just how I was trading back then. And yeah, it worked to some point, but I feel like it was like you place more trades, and the more trades you place in the market, the more you don't make money. So you need to not place too many trades, but try to find those profitable trades that are limited but that are powerful. The most important thing is powerful. You understand? The most important thing is you need like a high probability setup. Okay. So let me just see some of the questions that you guys have, and then yeah, man. Today I need to rest, guys. Yo, I barely get to rest. Yo, my feet is aching. So let me see. Silas is asking, do you trade London session? At times I wouldn't say not every day or anything, but at times I do trade it, because with me it's different, man. It's more on schedule. Like sometimes I'm too busy, like very busy to a point where I can't read London session, because let's say my mornings are hectic, and I have so many things going on. Like let's say today, for instance, I had meetings, I had to go to the gym as well. I like there's a lot of things that have been. I was out now. I just came back literally before this session. So when that happens, obviously I can't read London session. So I'm not forcing to be involved in something. But if I see this week is chilled, and because I've traded these sessions before, I've traded the Asian sessions. There's times whereby I've back tested the Asian session way back. Like I've been trading for 8 years, so I've traded all sessions, is what I'm trying to say. I've traded Asian session whereby I sat and I was only trading at night when people, like I was very hungry. Like that's what I'm saying. When people are sleepy, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's better I should trade Asian session, trading AUDUSDs and all those other pairs, and I was just trading at night in the midnight. And then I thought, okay, no, it's not good for my health, because that was even the time when I was still doing Uber, because I'll drive even around those times. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let me change my schedule. Let me know. So it works with also me what I'm comfortable with. Like now I'm working, putting in work in terms of other things during the morning. So I'm not trading London session, but New York session. I know that I want to really be involved in it, because it also forces me to be home before evening, and so because I know by 4 I have to be home. I have to really be on the markets, on the charts and stuff. So now I'm more focused on this, but there'll be times whereby I'm free throughout, so I can trade London, I can trade New York, and so on. We are lucky to have you, my brother, and I highly appreciate. It's which is more effective, spending more time or less time on the charts in terms of being better as a trader? More time on the charts, but not more time placing trades. Do you understand? You need to get more familiar with the charts. Like that's why you see, even like let's say for instance, the best soccer player, I don't know. Others can argue, others can say Lionel Messi, others can say Cristiano. It's okay, we don't care. But let's just say Cristiano Ronaldo. He spends more time in the field compared to everyone else, because people think that the only time you need to be in the field is when you are playing a football match. But that guy is there earlier than his teammates, practicing every single day. He's there later than them practicing. He spends more time at the field compared to at home with his family. Do you get it? And during the time at the field, it's not like he's playing a match. It's not like he's really playing a match. Like, why is he even there? He's practicing. That's why when the match comes, he's dope. That's the whole thing. If you are more, same thing with like Floyd Mayweather's and all these big boxers, they are spending more time at the gym the whole day. If I know they spend it at the gym every day for the rest of their life. but they don't fight every day with people. You don't see them fight. Find out that he fought once a year, this year, let's say, for instance. You get it? But where I'm going with this is that the more time you spend in terms of familiarizing yourself with understanding, seeing the markets. Like for me now, my head, I know so many strategies. I've seen so many things. I know how the market, like, that's why I'm even able to cut my losses quick before it goes and hit my stop loss, because I already, like, it's things that I know in the market that sometimes obviously I'm not 100% right, but it's a thing whereby I've got so much data in my head, or like, so basically where I'm going with this is that you need to spend more time on the charts, analyzing, back testing, looking at things, observing. You can even sit like this and do nothing, just look at this thing, follow this thing, see it move, get familiar with it. You understand? So that's what you need to do. And then, because once you are able to understand, you're gonna gain confidence, and there'll be those one trades that you're gonna find. There'll be that one trade you're gonna be like, oh, but this trade here, I've seen the market do this before. In fact, it feels like deja vu. The market is gonna do this. Then you enter. Obviously, you don't enter with like not respecting risk. And then once you enter, that's the market maybe does that, then you're confident, you're happy, because you're like, wow, I've been following this thing for the last 2 weeks, and now I just got one trade, and that trade actually went and gave me 7%. Oh, that's dope, that's nice. Wow, you're even happy about yourself, because you are better than someone that has been trading every day. But that person, if you look at, let's say, for instance, what they've made, find out they only made 2%, because they made the loss, you understand? So that's just how it is. So spend more time mastering your craft. Yes. Yes, we are on Discord, but Discord is for private members. I'm on Discord. So if you want a team, we also have Telegram. You can check out our Telegram. The link is just below this video. Your videos inspire me to do more. I've been a fan since day one. I made your channel. I want to know what phone are you using when taking those YouTube videos. The quality is insane. I think for the phone, it's an iPhone. For the phone, it's an iPhone. Mm. It's an iPhone, and there's also it's an iPhone Pro Max. What the one that I have, my specific iPhone, because I might say iPhone, but maybe the cameras are not the same. I have a 13 Pro Max. Yeah, it's a 13 Pro Max. But I also have a camera, so I'm gonna test it out. What a session, man. God bless you. I appreciate this. I appreciate this, man. I appreciate this. May God bless you too. We learn something every day. I love this. That's true, man. That's the whole point. Learning something every day. Learning something every day. Learning something every day. Thing is with people about learning, there's people that would, let's say, if I give you 1 million for you to spend and stuff, or I give you 6 months to live with a millionaire. A lot of people, truly speaking, we all know the answer. A lot of people will be like, no, me, I want the million, because they feel like it's a lot of money. They don't know that when like just today, I believe just today I spend over 100K with certain things that I had to do just today. So imagine what 1 million is gonna do. It's nothing. 1 million is literally nothing. So people don't see that, because they feel like, oh no, this and that and all those. Okay. They feel like it's a lot. But for me, obviously, because I now understand and I know 1 million is not really much, I'm gonna obviously take the time, because with the time I'm gonna gain things that are gonna make me 1 million every single week, or every single month, or every single day. What pairs do you never trade? I don't really have pairs that I say I never trade. It's just that I traded a lot of pairs in my life. Like, I've traded all the pairs, and there's others that, like, I even forgot them. There's others that I just didn't love. One that I used to love was USD MXN. This one, yeah, yo, I used to love this, man. I used to love this, because it was also paying well. But obviously, the last time I placed a trade on it was what, 20 something. See, yeah. Oh, here's some drawings. See, I used to trade. This is what when I was Yo, but my chart was, I was using yellow lines here. This was when the last time I placed a trade on it was let me see. Um, I still love this pair a lot. Yo, this pair changed my life actually, truly speaking. Yes, DMXN. Yo. But it's been a while. Imagine 2020 was the last time I was on it. Yo, if charts could speak, I'm sure this chat was gonna say, "Man, you forgot about me." Where are we now? 2022. Okay, let me just go back. But there's a lot of chats. Like if I just go on them and I go to 2020, you'll see like a lot of drawings on a lot of chats because I used to trade them. I used to trade everything back then. I'd say I would leave nothing behind, man. Nothing behind. Look here. USDMXN here, 3% according on this trade. See, let me see others. I had this. This one was very simple to follow. Like not simple to follow, but it made it for me it made sense because it was not easy. It's not easy. MXN it's like more of an exotic because it's Mexican. But it for me, I understood it like how Nasdaq and them other people want to understand it because I could scale in. Look here, like look here. Took this trade 5.6, caught it another 1 year 1.8. I caught another one, so I added them up. It was a scaling type of a thing. Added them, so in total we made like more like three. You see, so these were this is just like how, but I had black charts. So if you see these yellow lines, it's because of I had black charts. You understand? So that's one of the pairs that I used to look at. USDMXN. What else? What else? I even forgot some currency pairs, man. Let me see USD pairs. Oh, even this, I nearly forgot about this. USD CAD. Yeah, I would see it, but USD this also. Let me see if I have some drawings on it. Yeah, I see 5 drawings, but I'm sure it's like years ago also. Oh yeah, you can see USD CHF. The last time I placed a trade on was 2013 on USD CHF. USD, let me see. Yeah, but I think some chattings I have it on a smaller time frame, and then also USD. Yeah, because I traded everything, even JPY. Just the JPY. I remember we were seeing it the other day, so I cleaned it. But USD CAD also. Okay, but I removed all the charts on it. And yeah, man, GBP, what the GBP? Oh, and Euro. Oh, I used to love Euro JPY. Hey guys, you must check. See, there's even a flag. I used to love Euro JPY. Let me see if I had a 67. See here. Yo, I used to love Euro JPY. Ish, taking me way back, man. Let's see the last time I placed a trade on it. I see I was on it. I had some analysis on it and stuff. Yeah, it's just that obviously I had different color background, so that's why you see all this. But it with respect, man. With Euro JPY, with respect. And Euro JPY, one thing that I liked about it is that I would hold long moves. Like Euro JPY has those trees that you'd hold for the whole week. Every day you just wake up and you see yourself in profits. Blue, blue, blue. So I used to love this. And Euro odd. Yeah, even Euro odd, Euro odd, let me see. No, but I removed it. But yeah, I basically where I'm going with this is that I used to trade everything. And I can't say I never trade because I trade even silver, like silver, man. Silver. It's just I don't know what chattings I used. Yeah. But I know. But I still even trade silver. So like I took in everything. That's why for me to know what I like, what I don't like, is because of I went through a lot of things that I had to test. What time am I going to be having a live on a daily basis? It's at 4, every single day at 4 p.m. Stephen Paul answered. He knows the answer. Take profit hits on gold. You're so powerful, my bro. Not gonna lie, you were born for this. Shout out. I'm done for the day. Nice one, man. I'm glad that you managed to have, like took advantage, like you saw how we saw certain things. You went, you tested in terms of on your side, you now applied, and you're excited. So I'm happy, man. This is amazing, man. This is amazing. This is amazing, man. The only amount I can afford to deposit 200, I'm a student. It's possible to get a breakthrough. Yeah, I mean, the breakthrough doesn't come from the amount of money you deposit. It comes from your mind. It comes from you following through. Like you can put 2,000 or 200 or 20,000 and just buy because you see, oh, the same way you're buying, then you buy, then you lose it all. But you can have even like 50 rands. 200,000 is a lot. Like we started trading with less than this, but you can do that, and then you like, what, this 200 rands in the next 10 months is going to be, let's say, 20,000 or 200K, whatever the case is. Then you trade it nice and easy. Patience. You learn, you become better. You understand? So yes, you can get a breakthrough with any amount. Even 200 is a bit too much, but it's going to take you patience. Your breakthrough is going to come from your patience, discipline, consistency. Love this, Kabo. I've learned patience to you, bro. Thank you so much. I love this, man. I love this. I appreciate it. I appreciate this. Do you still trade GJ? Yeah, GJ, man. I used to trade it. I used to love it a lot. GBP. I used to love it a lot, but after I discovered what Nasdaq, for me, I didn't see the need of trading it. Because with this, I used to love it, man. I used to trade it a lot. Like I used to trade it a lot, and it was paying well. See, when I was just 2023, I was still at some. But I think I clean my charts because at some point I just get to clean. When you're just upset and you're then you clean charts. But I believe I've done that. But I used to trade this a lot back in 2017, 18, 19 years. I used to trade this. These sellers, I'd go for it. So why I stopped trading it, like I did say, man, I reduced. I used to trade 28 pairs, currency pairs 28. Then I went to trading 12. Then I went to having 6, like I'd even call it like my top 6 for the week, 6. Then I went to having 3, and then I went to 1. So what was the reason of that? It was because of sometimes I would have so many pairs to a point where I miss out on something. And then let's say I'm looking at 6 pairs. Euro JPY, GBP, this and this and this. And then I take this trade, but I miss out on these 3. I don't take them because maybe I feel like I'm in too many trades already with these 2. And then these ones to hit stop loss, and then these 3 goes in my direction. I'm like, oh, I should have took them. You get it? So now I had to dive down and see what's working for me, what's more profitable for me. And then I had to cut a lot of pairs off and then just focus on the most liquid ones. So let's say, for instance, liquid, I mean like this. GBP USD is more liquid. It's more traded. Like it moves. You understand? So I wanted now to focus a bit more on pairs that actually move, pairs that are more traded, pairs that won't really like do fake outs, a lot of things. So I had to cut down in terms of looking at what's working for me now. And at that time, more results, my backtesting data, the more of it I had it on was positive on Euro USD, GBP USD. I even remember US Tech. US Tech is the reason US Tech I would still love it was because of US Tech changed my life. Like US Tech is more of an instrument that changed my life. I can't say that it's yeah, no. US Tech was just something as simple as I had a strategy that works. I had a psychology, but I was trading patiently and all. So I was making small money. But when I got to US Tech, I took the exact same strategy, the exact same psychology that I have, and I started making way too much money. And because of the people movement and how it moves and stuff. And that's how I got my breakthrough in terms of 2 months in, I was buying the Polo. 3 months in, I was buying the 45 and so much. So it just changed my life like that. It started giving me more money, but it didn't change my life in terms of the currency pairs build me. They built my character. They built my patience. They built my discipline. They taught me a lot. If I never went through what I went through with currency pairs, I was going to get on NASDAQ and I was going to not do much. You understand? So that's why I say everything plays a part. I prefer day trading compared to night trading, brother. I took a 7 years 30 since yesterday, and gold I took last on Friday last week, and now I'm holding 8K. Fire, 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 fire. This is powerful, man. This is powerful. Look here, man. Holding in profits, the one thing that you need to do also is lock in profits, man. Lock in profits. The best thing you can do as a person, especially when you're holding profits, is to lock in profits. But I'm glad, man. I'm glad you can see these are basically students that listen. I'll just mention to you guys as my students, um, you know, because I believe that it's my commitment to be here daily, and I'm teaching at the same time I'm being taught. Mind you, I learn certain things from the comments. I learn certain things, man. I learn certain things. Um, can you explain how leverage works? I have a video that speaks about leverage, I believe, but leverage is just in short term. Is that's why the reason I have a video is because I want you to watch a full video. Yeah, see, 5 years ago, mind you. So check this video out, Sibanelo. I just put it here. But yeah, in short term, leverage is just being able to access money that you don't have in order to be able to execute trades in the markets. If you never had leverage, that means that you need that money, all of it, in for you to, like, let's say, in order to put one lot, that's 100,000 units in the markets. So that means you'll need $100,000 for you to just put one lot on the markets. So because now it's going to be a lot of money for someone to be able to trade. What with leverage, what it does is that if you have 1 is to, let's say, 100, that means that you don't need 100,000, you only need like maybe 10,000. If you have a leverage of 1 is to 1,000, you only need like what, maybe 1,000. No, in fact, you only need 1,000. 1 is to 100. How many times does 100 go in 100,000? It's 10. 1,000. So yeah, I think you're gonna need like, let's say, what is it? You're only gonna need like 1,000 instead of 10,000. You're gonna need 1,000, and then the more lower, if you would leverage of it allows you to have access. So just watch that video because I explain more deeper in all those things. I explain different leverages and how you can properly understand it. What do you do to earn mentorship? To earn your mentorship, I don't know, man. I think you just have to become a member. Can have a branch in Lesotho. Many people Lesotho's lives can change. We wish you one day jump for the shoes. Yeah, man. Just show some commitment. Show some commitment. Become a member in one of the courses. Like I did say, everyone that I've worked with, everyone that you guys know. You guys, yesterday you guys were speaking about some of the people that I've treated with, like Mambas, Tramins, Eva. We've got Spusiso. We've got everyone that has worked with me, in terms of everyone that you've seen in forex chasers, students teaching. Those are people that once were students, because the fact that that person went out and said, I want to be in that group, and they joined, they done whatever it takes. I don't know what they went through, but they done whatever it takes to join. That meant a lot about them. It means that they want something, they go get it. That's why they even ended up becoming members, because they became successful students, and they ended up becoming mentors in the forex chasers team. And now they even went out to even go and do their own thing. They've evolved and go out. You see, so we are growing. But if I just started and I take someone, I was like, yeah, you see, I'm gonna put you and do this. I've done that. I've took a person, I was like, I'm gonna make you be mentor stuff. And guess what? Within 2 months, I was regretting. I had to move that person from that role. You understand? So you need to earn the spot. You need to basically be a member, be the best, one of the best students, and then now I can see that you are serious. But besides that, everything is just talks, man. Anyone can just send a message and say, I can do this. You understand? So do you move around safely when people know you are a trader? Yeah, man. I won't really say that I don't move safe. I move safe, obviously I'm protected and stuff, but I don't think it's a problem, because it's not like I take people's money and I invest people. I feel like that was gonna be a problem if I was like, investing, and I was like, maybe, I don't know, like using people's money or something. I don't know, because there's nothing wrong. Like if I'm a trader, it's like that doesn't bother people. It shouldn't bother you as a person. In fact, I have people that are like coming to me and saying that, oh, I love what you do. I love the work that you do. That's the what I get in the streets normally when I move. Like, I love what you do. I love the work that you do. I've learned a lot from you. Hey man, thank you so much. The other time I was even at one of my daughter's schools and stuff, and the lady was like, "Thank you so much." She wanted to shake my hands. Like, "Thank you, man. I watch your videos and it's funny. I work and I do all those things, but I like I learn a lot from you." And I was like, "Wow, I didn't think But that's one of the things that I get, and because it's not like someone would come to me and want to fight me for being a trader. I don't know why, because that means that you still wanna people are gonna suffer because we are about to touch billions, and if you are just hit because of the fact that we traders, it means that you're gonna kill yourself when you touch billions. you know I do have a group for beginners. I see my brother's asking if you have a group for beginners, but it's a paid group. It's a paid group for beginners. And how you get access to it, you just visit forexcheeses.com, which is yeah, there's the link as well. Just reached 1.1 is to 6 on gold. That's powerful, man. So basically, we see even if they lose the next 6 trades, they're still in profit of over 6. You understand? Like that's the best way that you see the markets. I love this, man. I love someone telling me that I've reached, like, let's say 3%, or I've reached 5%, or I've reached 1:7 on a pay, compared to someone that says, oh, I made 100K, because you don't know what the risk was, you don't know what to, and all that, and you understand. But with this, even me, I'll be more interested to, like, see how you got that. Uh, yeah. When is the right time to trade breakouts during New York session? Yeah, but it depends. If you are trading New York session, it means that you're looking at New York pace, which means that you're looking at USDs and stuff. So I can't say a specific time frame. Like, I can't say at 5 or at 7, but the whole session, one session opens. Currencies that are good for beginners: AUD, USD. Do you go live if they are learned a lot today? Yes, I do this every single day at 4 p.m. Make sure that you join tomorrow. And as well, those that have not liked this video, make sure that you do like it. And on top of that, guys, make sure that you do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Took a gold bias, but my stop loss got hit and I got done for today. Or resume. I love this, man. The fact that you, first of all, one thing that I see you didn't say is, you didn't say that you blew your account, which is it means that you respected the risk. Secondly, you didn't say that you wanna fight for a re-entry, which means that you follow through with the plan. That's smart. I love that. Watching from Canada, God bless you. I appreciate this. I highly appreciate this. Thank you so much. My brother God did made 7K from buying gold. Most definitely, man. As long as you can lock in profits and do all those things, that's powerful. I'm late today. Yeah, today you're late. In fact, we are now about to call it a session. We are now about to call it a session. Yes, you can do forex the debit card. You just have to fund your account in a broker. You have to fund your account in a broker. Guys, I already analyzed. I see someone saying, can you analyze US30 Euro USD for me? Already I've done that. The only thing that we need to do now is obviously you'd have to maybe watch this session once done, rewatch the session, rewatch it in terms of how everything we're saying is gonna happen and stuff. And then yeah, see, even here, thing is moving, everything is moving, everything is moving, everything is moving, even there, everything is moving. Everything is moving. Yeah, I believe price is gonna retest somewhere here. So everything is moving, guys. Okay. So, but yeah, just watch this session once again if you want to watch in terms of everything how we evolved today, and how we going more deeper. And yeah, man, if you guys are looking for sometimes we go hard way or leave good things in life. That's true. We go the hard way. Or yeah, that's true, man. That's true. The soft things, the easy way is for ladies. Like, I'm not even trying to discourage guys and stuff. I'm just saying girls are supposed to have things easy, you know, but not guys, not men. You can't have something easy, man. You can't sit and watch TV with your lady. Your lady must sit and watch TV. In fact, you must buy a big TV. If she's watching TV from a small, like a 50-inch, you don't watch TV, but you have to hustle and tomorrow come back with a 75-inch. Then the next day come back with a 100-inch and say, baby, I want you to watch movies from a bigger screen. You know, they are supposed to have it easy, man. That's them. But us as guys, not easy. We don't get to watch TV. You don't watch TV with your lady, you know, because when you watch TV with your lady, someone's gonna come and take her out. You understand? And that's just the disadvantage. Someone's gonna overtake you. You just have to be on the other side. You just have to be a bit like steps ahead. Soft life is for ladies. Men, you have to go through suffering, you have to go through a lot. But anyways, the ones that go through that are the ones that are gonna get to shine, when the ones that didn't go through that will always be in a lady's position. You know, if you are like a lady, I can come take you out and take your girl out with you. Then I take you guys out, you know. But that's just how it is. Like, you know, that's you, because you're behaving like a lady. But if you're a man, obviously you're gonna reject that, you won't accept that. And on top of that, you are gonna in fact be like, you know what, I'll do this myself, I'll take my lady out myself, I'll buy my lady my like the, you know, this thing myself. You understand? That's being a man. I'm not trying to discourage, I'm trying to encourage. Obviously, that's just how things are. Yeah, I need to rest now, guys. I need to rest. From Kenya, I've got brothers from literally all over Africa, UK's, all those things, man. I have already subscribed. Please, guys, make sure that you do subscribe. Make sure that you do subscribe. I thank everyone that has joined. And yeah, session it does start SA time 4 p.m. Even tomorrow, we're gonna be having one 4 p.m. And my brother's asking 147 is for how long? Forever, man. Once you are able to get the beginners package, you have access to it forever. Like, mean that when we do improve, when we do get better, when you upload, like in fact, we're looking into adding more sessions this week, like more new lessons and stuff, improving it. You're gonna get you won't lose access. You'll get also access to our Discord. Just want to show you the Discord. You also get access to the Discord, which you get access to it forever, is what I'm trying to say. When we do happen to change systems or we do something, if you lose access, you can just reach out and say, hey, I lost my access, and then we come back. So you see, there's the Discord. So you see, as the beginners community, you know, also have access to it. See, it's engaging. People are like giving in. And then daily, there's like questions like, you know, is there anyone can see? Is there anyone struggling with something? If you are, kindly reach out. Help is there. Mean that if you're stuck and you're struggling with something specific, you're just gonna have to say, oh, this, then you get helped on the spot. And this is today. This message was sent today, like maybe 4 or 5 hours ago. You can see 5 hours ago. You understand? And then also, this is the beginner, and that there's also the advanced. See, advanced. There's the advanced. Which page are you looking at? This is also today. Today, 8 in the morning. Which page are you looking at? You mention what you're looking at, you get help. You understand? So that's just the engagement that we give. So this 147 basically that you're asking is for as long as we still here. Do some rest. Yeah, no. I like that. I like that, man. I like that. Yeah, that's true, man. We hustled. Inspiration, nothing comes easy for men. Buy a 100-inch. Yeah, man, nothing comes easy. You should just do whatever, man. Like when you have a lady, you just have to spoil her. When you have a mom, that's just how it is. When you have a mom, you spoil her. When you have a lady, you spoil her. When you don't spoil yourself like that. You don't get to experience soft life and all those things. That's for ladies. but obviously you're gonna enjoy the benefits of spoiling her somewhere somehow. That's what I'm saying. It's not like you're gonna suffer for the rest of your life. Maybe you take her to the Maldives. Obviously, when you get there, you don't wanna sit and like me when I'm on vacation, I take my lady was what. Automatically, also, man, I'm trading. I'm looking at the charts. But it opens up my mind. Oh, I forgot I'm here. But anyways, I have to hustle. You get it? Because that's what brought us there at the end. No man can take your woman. He can only take your problems. That's true, man. That's true. That's true. I love this, man. Love you, Mr. Mutupi. I appreciate this, guys. Thank you for the session. You're just one of a kind. I love this job. Thank you, guys. Guys, I thank you so much for joining. I appreciate everyone that has joined this session. Means a lot, everyone. Like, I'm getting calls this side. So just hustlings and all those things. It all pay off, brothers and sisters. Just be consistent in whatever that you do. I'll see you on the next session. Make sure that you are in our Telegram group as well. I've made sure that I put the link that it's gonna be below this video. And yeah, man, I will keep you guys updated with what's also moving forward, anything that I'm gonna be seeing and all those things. But I thank you so much, guys. Take care and have a wonderful evening.